I've not been able to find any instructions about how to do this. Alright, wish me luck. That's so cool. Hi, welcome back to Zach of All Trades. I'm Zach, and today I've got something really special for you. So special, in fact, that it convinced me to get up off of my lazy behind and make a video to show it to you. This thing is ultra rare. In fact, given its age and the construction methods used building it, I would be honestly shocked if there's more than a few of these left in existence. But that said, if you have one, or if you know somebody who does have one, please get in touch with me and let me know, show me what you've got, because it might be helpful in my restoration or restification of this thing. My email is zachofalltradesdiy@gmail.com. So, let me give you a quick tour around and show you what this thing is. This piece of history that I have here is one of the earliest pop-up tent trailers ever made, to my understanding. It's made by the Zagelmeyer Auto Camp Company out of Bay City, Michigan. It was made somewhere in between 1922 and 1929. With the trailer, when I bought it, I have original sales material from the company, and on that material it shows a somewhat different model of trailer for the 1929 model year. But when you look at the patent information when it was first filed, in 1922, this trailer looks much more like that. And after a little bit more Googling around, I came across this ad or write-up in the Chicago Tribune from June of 1925, which looks pretty much exactly like what I am in possession of. So I think that I feel pretty good about calling my trailer a 1925 model. Got to be pretty close. And if somebody can tell me where to find a serial number or some other way to definitively narrow down the year even better than that, please do let me know. Now, I haven't exactly solidified my plan as to what I'm going to do with this trailer. Part of me wants to take it all the way down, completely disassemble it, and restore it, do a proper restoration from ground up. But then as I look at it and I look close and see what good a condition it's in general, the other part of me wants to kind of just fix the things that need broken and put it to use, at least for a little while. One way or the other, the folks that I bought it from, the trailer had belonged to his grandpa. And so they made me pinky promise that I would take good care of it and whatever I did to do a good job of it. So, Mr. and Mrs. W, I'm going to do exactly that. So now that you've seen kind of the overview of this trailer, I'm going to show you some of the cool little details that they put into it. Starting in the back, it's got these cool stabilization legs. They're so simple. They have, up here, you have cross-drilled holes. So you have a hole every quarter inch or half inch or so. So you go ahead and you put the stabilizers down. Try to get the pin in the furthest down hole that you can. There's that one. And now the second one's pinned. And then up here in the front you just have this little triangle kickstand sort of thing that is held in place by this bottom bar. This is one of the things that I feel like has been modified in the 100 years or so since this thing was made, because it's got some junk kind of scabbed onto the end of it. So if you have one, let me know how this is supposed to go here. And also, while we're right here, I want to show you this hitch right here. This is pretty cool. It's got a little spring-loaded latch, little catch on it. And one of the things that they bragged about in the sales brochure of this is the fact that it has an automatic hitch. Requires no tools. Something that we take for granted today. This guy right here, since it has this little knob on it, you don't need any tools. And that was kind of a novel thing when this thing was first made. So since we're up front, let me show you the kitchen. The kitchen, or I guess kitchenette more properly, or perhaps even dinette, is right here on the front. And this little prop that holds it up folds right down, and you have yourself a nice little table to eat on. You have storage for all of your cooking needs, as well as right in here underneath this little cupboard, it even has an ice box. Pretty cool, huh? And next comes the part that we've all been waiting for. Myself, my family, even the folks that I bought it from. None of us have ever seen this thing firsthand opened up. The people that I bought it from were a little afraid that if they opened it up that it would fall into a million pieces and they'd never be able to get it back together again. At least so I understood. I have been somewhat afraid of that, but more so, I wanted for you guys to be here with me when we open it up for the very first time. You know that, now that I think of it, let me show you on the inside before I do that. I said show you the inside, but there's something left to show you on the outside before I do that. So check this out. This is all canvas. This is what do they call it? Sheltered duck, I believe is the common name for it. And on the outside here, it's well, it's coming apart. It seems as though this trailer was left outside for some amount of time, and it kind of fell to pieces on the outside. But this canvas actually had been replaced on the trailer at least one time before. So that's what the outside looks like. But now let me show you the inside. Here is what the inside looks like. There's the roof. There's all the I don't know if you call it linkages or legs, I guess, really, that hold it up. But check this out. This canvas that's on the inside of this is perfectly good. It's been sheltered for the whole time. So I'm wondering if when I raise the roof and fold it out, this canvas that's on the outside, that's the bottom of the bed. So it's going to be kind of out of sight, out of mind. And I'm wondering if I'll have actually pretty good shelter, with the exception, I think, of these hinge corners, which is pretty chewed up. So that's what comes next. So I'm going to see if I can get some of my little people out here, and perhaps we'll open this thing up. The first thing that we need to do before we open it up is to pull these pins that hold the top down when you're going down the road. Incidentally, something that came to my attention when I was hauling this thing home on a flatbed trailer was the fact that when this was made, the speed at which you went down the road was much less, since you would have been driving something like a Model T or a Model A. So I'm gonna have to put some attention to make sure that it's firmly held down once I do get this thing on the road. And I'm sorry that this is going to be a little bit of a sidebar here, but as far as stuff that's in bad condition or good condition, stuff that needs replaced and stuff that I think can stay, most of this frame, 3 of the 4 parts of this frame are in good shape, like salvageable. This is the 4th. It is weathered and worn out. It needs replaced. The top, the plywood on the top, is clearly shot. So far, those are the major things that I see need replaced. Basically, this side and the top. I will try to pull off this trim all in one piece so that I can put the original trim back on it. But the door, the door could use some love. But as it is, it's still functional. It'll still hold together. And the floor underneath that linoleum is actually in pretty good condition as well. Okay, so here we go. I kind of wish I had at least one extra hand so that I could hold the other camera. But here we go. So here's the linkage. I've not been able to find any instructions about how to do this. So I'm just kind of guessing here. Let's see that guy. What is that? Where does that sit? I think, oh, there's one that I was missing. It's guy here. All right, so we're gonna take this down maybe off of here. Okay, that feels good. We'll push that up, put that prop in, and then we'll do the other side. All right, wish me luck. Okay, I don't know if that's right. I feel like it's probably twisting around on the back side. I'm going to do it differently. Let me take this down. I feel like it probably should go straight up. I'm not sure what you're going to get of this, but I'm going to try to set you down like so. Okay, now this guy from here goes over here. And we're going to put the screw through that. Don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. Good enough. Okay, goes in there. Have no way to know when was the last time this thing was actually put up. Last time it was registered was 1963. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, let me go. Let's see, let me make sure I got this all squared away. Okay, it's propped up like it ought to be. Okay, so, are you ready? We're going to fold out the beds. We'll see how it goes. So cool. And now, where's the other one? Okay. That's supposed to push out like there to keep the vent away from you. And it's open. Hey, look, a mouse nest. Go figure. You're okay. Man, oh man. Now, on one of the ones that I saw, it looked like it leaned away, it leaned forward from the back, but this one looks to lean back a little bit from the front. Interesting. All right, let's check this out here. So here is our table. Okay, now we'll put these guys down back there. Boy, of one sort or another, would you put the other leg down over there?
Yes, sir.
Put it all the way down.
Okay.
Okay. Ta-da! Now we have a table to eat on. If we need to eat inside because it's raining outside. Cool. Now, how easily do we get to the stuff underneath here? Well, look, there's the ice box, and there's the other stuff. Cool. This concludes part one of our adventures with this legitimately 100-year-old pop-up tent trailer. I think that's so cool. There's plenty of things that are going to need to be fixed. There's a handful of them that need to be fixed before we actually put it into use, such as the canvas, tires, the roof will definitely need to be fixed before, certainly before camping in the rain. One of the things that I wanted to put out to you guys and just see what your thoughts are is, as I fix things, should I do them, because this is kind of it's nearly a museum piece, should I do it as close to original materials and methods as possible? Or do you think that it's okay to take a little bit of license, such as replacing the roof maybe with more modern materials, maybe even fiberglass over the top of it, or what have you? As I've looked through this camper, it's obvious that sometime throughout the last 100 years, there are some things that have been fixed, and so I really don't know what exactly all of the original configuration is, but I'd say that it's pretty close. So there you have it. That is that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.